today on EA Sports. It's
the calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
Fielded in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
number 33.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5.
30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings
from
up
the gun. Regan.
5.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Regan's pass complete to number 19. A gain of 14. And the Lions first down.
A first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Juan Smith in on the tackle.
The numbers for Williams a week ago, 16 carries, 51 yards and a touchdown. On second down now, it's Williams.
I was so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working. And they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings
off the play fake. Regan
at the 32-yard line.
Man open left side. It's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Off play action. Regan. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
And the Brooklyn first down.
Operating from the gun. Regan. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Complete to number 83.
From 10 yards out. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series with the intent of shutting them down.
This one taken just inside the 10.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. So now it's the Packers' turn to go on offense for the first time.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3 to 1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of a season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Man open left side is Brown. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he completes it to Cohen.
Love's pass.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so
trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Jeff Okudah.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
They'll take over the first.
well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
We got to keep playing, man.
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Williams.
Packers 31-yard
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
From the gun, Regan. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have.
4th down.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
8-yard pickup. And the Lions first down.
Off the play fake. Regan. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. On the ground, this is Williams. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Regan. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Their own 30-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard
This is Cohen. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
On 1st down, Regan. It's caught on the right side, Williams. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Off play action, Regan. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down, Regan. And that is incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
This is fielded at the 27. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their 36-yard line. They'll start with a give to Cohen. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Love now on 2nd down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a first down. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. 4 down. 4. Alert.
On play action. Love to throw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards. A little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
32-yard line.
First down, a run with Cohen. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Love, they go play action now. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 22 yards there, a first down. Love from the gun. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets. Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Is good. Makes the score Lions 10.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now the 2nd down throw on target. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Regan, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Lions.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Regan. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
7 yards.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly... And the pressure gets to him again. Uchenna Nwosu in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 27.
He'll set up to throw from the gun.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Working out of the gun. Love firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
At the 38-yard line.
4 down, 4 down. Watch the shift.
They run. This is Cohen. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Love. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Love. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
27 on the play. 1st down, Brooklyn.
Off the play fake, Regan. He's got this one complete to Fountain. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Off play action, Regan. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Regan. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Throwing on 1st down, Regan. And he's got his man on the out route. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
4 yards.
From the gun, Regan, and his pass incomplete.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And he gets it down to the 32. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. On 1st and 10, Regan over the middle this time to Fowler. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Incomplete.
Operating from the gun, Regan. He's got his man. It's Williams.
And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
The gain of 5 that time gives them the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun, Regan. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
On the throwaway. It's 3rd down and goal at the 9-yard line.
And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Love here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And 1.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I've got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. On first down, Regan throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Reagan's pass.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there.
2nd down. Love looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Vargas. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Love. That is caught by Cohen. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Love. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On first down, it's Cohen. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Hines. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers are back within a score. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards, probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw on 2nd down. Regan. A quick throw here. That's complete.
Reagan's pass.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Regan. This one caught by Davis. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the 1st down to go along with it. Operating from the gun, Regan throwing the out route and complete. It's Fowler, and he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 23. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
1st down, Brooklyn.
It's just me and you. Hey, what's that? Check line 54. Line 54.
Throwing on 1st down. Regan. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Touchdown, Brooklyn.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw on second down. Love. Wide open receiver complete. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
At the Lions' 17-yard line.
Throwing. Love. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to...
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin first and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the gun, Regan over the middle, complete. That's Fowler. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Number 33.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, Love. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now a dump off here complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, Love. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 10-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Regan. And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it, but you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him.
He's checking crack.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. He's picked off at his own 47. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
They'll take over.
Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down. From the gun, Regan. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards the pick up there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
At the 23-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Love. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Caught left side, Williams. That catch good for only a couple. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down, Regan. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Uchenna Nwosu in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll run out of the gun here, Williams. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And this one is right through.
The field goal.
And that'll push the lead up to 8.
Makes the score Lions 23. Packers 15.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
3 down.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. First down now, but the clock continues to move. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
For Tariq Cohen, incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Love looking to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Vargas. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Now Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Vargas. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will take over. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
Today's final
Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for our visitors, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for the Packers, this could hurt in the race for home field advantage as they drop to 10-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.